You know what they say, 2 slices of pizza are the equivalent to swallowing 3 spoons of warm oil. Do you feel like eating pizza now? Well, I mean, guys, to be honest, I've swallowed worse warm fluids. Just saying. So.
In the year 1957, the United States military enlisted the use of carrier pigeons to deliver important messages in times of great duress. In the year 2020, the Rebel Podcast have enlisted their own military pigeon to deliver his messages under these times of great duress. These are those messages, and this is the Pigeonhole.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pigeonhole. It is a show where you send me stuff and I try not to get canceled. I am the Pidge from Styles Rubber Radio. And if you want to submit anything, you could go into the Styles Rubber Radio Discord, where I'll do this. What was just sent was something that, who sent that? Who was it? Let's see. It was the Fat Rocket. It was Sam from my show Beyond Bound. She sent me that. So if you want to check out that other show so you can see her featured on that, there you go. You know what she also said? In her wise words, she said, "I call you a fuckboy, but since you're I don't know your gender, I'm just gonna call you a fuck." And that is the one true ally right there. So there you go. That's true. Thank you, Sam, for that wise input. I know that for sure. Great. Next one we got. Also sent, but man, she is spamming me. Been at Golden Corral for like 5 hours. Probably over 10 full plates of lemons. No one has said anything. Love this place. Chinese buffets usually stop me at 3 plates and kick me out. Lemons? I mean, it's not that bad. You know what they say. When Chinese food gives you Golden Corral, you eat the lemons. So, there you go. I love my dogs, but they scare the grandchildren, and selling to a loving home will not give them to no good liberal grandchildren. Oh man, it's like a stuffed head in a jar. Like, you know how people you see like the science, what are they, the science glasses, containers of jars with stuffed heads in them? Yeah, it's those little shit white dogs. The ones that are everywhere. Yeah, look at that. That's nuts. Oh. I mean, can you imagine a jar with that, but with another head? You know what I mean? I'm talking about dickheads. Party hard. Y'all weren't wait, hold on. Here we go. There we go. Again, I said on the last episode, Twitter sucks with their fonts and how they format their things. So I'm reading top to bottom, but I'm going to read bottom to top now. So is this how this one is? Or is it the response? Oh, it is top to bottom. Okay. Y'all weren't depressed, quote unquote depressed, gender fluid, or neurodivergent 10 years ago. And it's a whole bunch of people waiting in a line. It says, Mia waiting for the launch of autism in 2023. Or 2013. Sorry. Mia waiting for the launch of autism in 2013. Well, that goes to show I can't even read. Dyslexic, I guess. That's not come out yet. Gonna be a lot more people coming with that. Next one we got. The Japanese flag talking to the American flag. The Japanese flag said, "This isn't funny. You just committed the most destructive bombing raid in human history." And America was like, "Okay, well, you're the one who touched my boats." I have a boss that says that it's okay for us to murder those people in the Middle East because they're not people. He says that all the time, actually. So, fun fact, yeah. A lot of people in the military just hate brown people. Fun fact. Not me. My boss. Boss said that. Speaking of what other people said, Styles sent something. We're off of the spam from Sam now. Spam Sam. But it says, me eating dinner with my family while trying to act like I didn't just masturbate to some questionable porn 5 minutes ago. That's you, Style. That's all you. It's not me. It's not me, because I live away from my family. So, yeah. That's you, buddy. Speaking of questionable porn, right underneath it, somebody made a sandwich. He said, "I did it. I made an LGBT." Oh, man. Lettuce. I don't know what the G would be. Guac? I think, yeah, it's guac. Lettuce, guac, bacon, and tomato. I mean, that looks pretty good. I like some guac on sandwiches. Let's see what style said underneath. I cannot really see. I don't get this one style. Honestly, it's a bunch of people friend requesting on Facebook. And I guess I can just read. I'm dyslexic tonight. Read from right to left. Wendy Knight has come. Andy Land. Izzy Dark. Andy Moon has... I don't. Style, I don't get that one. I'm sorry. That's past me. But Audie the Tiger sent me something underneath. He said, this is real. And it's a post by, quote, Date Our Son. It says, need a car? And then it's, quote, Date Our Son. And it says, he's a smart but very socially shy. Date him, quote unquote, and bring him our... What? Bring him... Oh, it's supposed to be out of his shell, but it says R of his shell. Bring him out of his shell before he leaves for college. In exchange, we'll give you a 2004 Buick Regal, clean, rust-free, 40,000 miles, serious inquiries only. Date our son? I mean, Audie, you can now. Oh, sorry. Oh, man, that's too personal for this show. He probably won't listen to this. It's all right. But I will email him. I will have somebody. I will. Honestly, I will. I am available for a car. I do need one. I do need a new one. One day, you're a young free spirit without a care in the world. And then, all of a sudden, you have very strong opinions about grocery store layouts. Oh man, only people from Ohio will get this. But there was a store that I used to go into growing up, and it was called Giant Eagle. Anyone from Ohio knows what a Giant Eagle store is. It was a convenience store, kind of like the size of like a Walmart. I'd say a little bit smaller, kind of like those convenience store Walmarts. But in the middle of the Giant Eagle, there would be something that was called the Eagle's Nest, which is where parents would drop their kids off in the Eagle's Nest so that the kids wouldn't bother their parents while they shopped. And the kids would have like little computer games in there. They'd have toys and stuff to play with. And I knew a couple of kids that got kicked out of the Eagle's Nest for fighting. And I played the shit out of the Curious George game. And I think I got like the top score on that. So if you try to beat my high score in the Eagle's Nest Curious George game, I bet you can't. Try me. So underneath is Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Conan the Barbarian. He says geologists when they hear rock music. And then underneath is balloons when they hear pop music. And he's quivering. That's a good one. Good one. Austin. And it says pop music. Music. Jules said something underneath. Let's see what it says. What is this? Oh my goodness. It's a heart-shaped guitar. It's called the Leg... What does that say? Leg what? Leg through? What? Yeah, leg through, yeah. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so you stick your leg through the guitar to actually play it. And it's a Highway to Hell, only for $11,500. Get a leg up on the competition from Chibson. Flying Thigh again. Sheg's guitar leggings. Oh my gosh. I mean, that would actually be pretty dope. Not for $11,000, but I would do that. I don't think my Thunder Thighs can fit through that. There's got to be different sizes. Holy crap, Style sent me a long one. Alright. It's a wrestling one, guys, so if you don't listen to wrestling stuff, just exit the episode. No, just skip forward. You can do that. Well, WrestleMania 39 is heating up, and we've got ourselves a match that's going to blow your mind. So let's do some Steiner math and figure out how the odds of who's going to come out on top. Oh, no. Oh, Steiner math. We've got Edge, who's 47 years old, 7-time world champion, and Finn Balor, who's got 40 years old, and a former Universal champion. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but there's a 7-year difference, and we all know that 7 is greater than 1, and 7 is a lucky number. But wait, there's more. Edge is 6'5" and weighs 240 pounds, while Finn Balor is 5'11" and weighs 190 pounds. That's a big difference in size, folks. So let's add in some more numbers. Edge has been in 17 Hell in Cell matches, while Finn Balor has never been in a single Hell in the Cell one. There's a big advantage for Edge, but let's not forget that Finn Balor has the support of Judgment Day, but Edge has his wife. Beth Phoenix. And let me tell you, she is not someone you want to mess with. That's got to count for something, right? Shouldn't give me something so long that I can't read because I'm dyslexic today. But here's what really gets interesting, folks. Edge and Beth Phoenix have combined a total of 4 children, while Finn Balor doesn't have any kids. Now, I'm not sure what that's got to factor in with the match, but hey, we're doing Steiner math here, so let's roll with it. So who's got the odds of winning, you ask? Well, let's add it all up, folks. We got age, height, and weight, and even the number of children. It's a tough call, but I'd have to put a number on it. I say Edge has a 33 1/3 chance of winning, while Finn Balor has a 66 2/3 chance of winning, especially with the Demon King on his side. That's a good Steiner math right there. But the numbers don't lie. You know what they mean when they spell disaster for you. Next one is a Spider-Man meme. Peter, thank you for... Sorry, I'm going to read this like... I forgot what his name is, but the boss of the newspaper company. Peter, thank you for attending this interview today. But after seeing they, them pronouns on this resume, I'm going to have to reject the application. What seems to be the problem? Well, they, them are used to refer to 2 more people, things. We only have 1 position available. Thank you both for your time. Oh, man, it hurts doing that voice. I never understood they, them. As far as I heard it, I knew it was like a binary, a gender pronoun thing, but I never understood it because it is plural. That was like my biggest thing with it. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. It's plural. And that was honestly my biggest poop about it. I mean, something definitely, I don't know, there's a Raptor chair for sale, guys. It's a chair that looks like somebody's been sitting in one position for so long. The Raptor chair. We're atheists, but our son was a believer. This was a chair he was sitting in before he was raptured. Selling it because it no longer matches our home decor. Price firm. $700 for the Raptor chair? Man. I mean, in the 1600s, the Catholic Church would have taken that. Woohoo, zinger. Get it, guys? Because money. They liked money back in the day. I mean, they don't much anymore. You got to do your research, all that. But next is a text chat. Person texting you, imagine you're the person, says sorry, and you say, what happened? This food is very tasty. I eat this. Smiley emoji. You can report the Deliveroo company. You're an awful man, is what you said. And then they reply with, I don't care. That's fair. That's fair. Really good thing to say to people, by the way. It's just, I don't care. It really just hits them right in their soul. I said something to an officer. I don't know, it wasn't an officer. Somebody, when I was walking on base, if you're in uniform and an officer walks by you, most of you already know this, you have to salute the officer. But I was walking by the guy, and he wasn't an officer, he's just wearing a flight suit. There are enlisted guys that go on the flights too. And usually it's hard to tell them apart. Officers usually have their rank on like their shoulders, but I didn't see him on this guy, so I was like, okay. And I was walking past the guy decided to be like self-cocky or whatever. He's like, no, don't worry, man, I'm not an officer. You don't have to salute me. And I literally said, like, under my breath, I think he heard it. I just said, didn't ask. And, yeah, I think that pissed him off. Maybe his name was Clark. Just Sean Waltman says, thank you, Clark. Be careful now that you're, sorry, it's another response. Twitter, you suck. Clark Matthews says, I love the suck it. I do it to my son all the time when he pisses me off. From Degeneration X, guys. Degeneration X. You know, the suck it, like, motion that you do where you crotch chop? Yeah. Thank you, Clark. Be careful on how you word your tweets, man. That doesn't read too well to someone who doesn't know about wrestling and DX. Yeah, man. Suck it. I mean, it's still a classic insult, guys. But one on the left, picture on the left, that style said is cut in half. It says girls' pockets on the left, boys on the right. Girls' pockets have half a phone. Boys' pockets have a phone, keys, a UATX multi-purpose laser printer with a built-in scanner, a wallet, an Alco GP9 train car, and Portugal. What matters is where you position the things that you put into your pockets. Honestly, guys, pro tip: put your phones either in your cargo pocket or in your back pocket, because that radiation from the phone can kill your sperm. If you want to stay fertile. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's not. Look it up. It's true. My message for the day, and I'm glad. Let's see how we end this. Style sent me some of his stills. I'm still gonna call things gay and retarded. Fuck your generation. Well, I mean, I don't think people have a problem with gay. That word's been going around way more since the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies now. So I think we can all agree on that. Retarded? I mean, that's not going around as much anymore. I mean, people get really offended by that word, which is kind of retarded. Just saying. But that's all I gotta say. Yeah, gay's being said definitely a lot more. And gay people use the insult gay way more than straight people. Just saying. You gotta let people know that. Remember, guys, keep your sperm safe. Calling things gay is all right. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not all right. If you want to, I know I'm not stopping you. But I was gonna say a third one, but I totally forgot. Remember your Steiner math, everybody, and don't be dyslexic before you do an episode of a podcast, because that mainly relies on you reading. So I definitely prepare my things a lot more in my other show called Beyond Bounds, where I talk about a lot more serious subjects, and you can check that out. It's a newer show. And on that note, I'm going to end or conclude this episode of The Pigeonhole. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for your submissions. This was a good one. And I'm going to see you later. Check me out on Styles Over Radio. Submit your things into the Discord. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean?